Hey everybody, welcome back. Thanks for joining your virtual drinking buddy on the 19th day of Advent. So today from the Aldi Advent Calendar, we got Bacher. That's right, German Style Lager, imported, brewed in accordance with the German purity law, but I'm pretty sure that when I was trying to do research, yep, here it is. It's brewed and bottled by Bacher Martins, which I'm assuming means Martin's Brewery. Then there's some other stuff in Belgium that I don't understand. Bacher beer is crafted from untouched pure water sourced from a natural spring. And so it was information from the Aldi website. There's no website for Bacher. It didn't pop up on the Martin's website, so I didn't write anything down, but I did look on the Aldi website because you know what showed up? That in food pairings it's good with bratwurst, mild cheese, desserts, or on its own. So no matter what the beer is that is exclusively for Aldi, it's good with those things, and then maybe a couple of other things. And I don't remember what the other things were for Bacher. It was like one or two things, probably light salad and seafood or lamb or something. So I think I was on the right track, assuming that those were going to be there for pretty much anything Aldi, which is fine. I mean, realistically, drink beer with what you want to drink beer with. It's a German style lager. It's going to go with bratwurst, so I think that can kind of go without being said. As far as the beer itself, it is super clear. I could see the logo through the other side of this bottle, or this glass rather. So, and there's still a few bubbles left. It's been sitting here for a few minutes while I switched over cameras, so. And it's still bubbling, so it's plenty carbonated, or maybe that's the effervescence that I've been reading about in some beers, so. Let's take a sniff. It smells like bread dough, like straight up bread dough, like not even baked bread. If you've ever had to make homemade bread, which I have, it's really not that much fun. But this is what it smells like. I'm assuming a lot of it's the yeast, but it smells like when you're letting bread dough rise. That's what this smells like. Doesn't smell bad. I kind of like the smell of rising bread. It's just, you don't want to eat it, and it's a pain in the ass just to get that far, so. Cheers. Oh, you ever take too big of a drink and it feels like your throat's splitting open? Oh, that kind of hurt. At least I got that on camera, so that's awesome. But you know what sucks is that hurt so bad I really didn't notice how it tasted, so I'm going to have to take another drink. Bear with me. I'll try not to overgulp this time. That's really good. As far as lagers go, I mean, it's really gets very smooth. There aren't any of those weird flavors that you pick up with some like American lagers. And it reminds me a lot of like, what am I trying to think of? Like CD Pills. It's similar to Weihenstephaner. I mean, obviously it's the same style of beer, but I could see what they're going for. I could see what following the German purity laws does for beer. It's nowhere near as good as Weihenstephaner or even the CD Pills, but it's pretty damn good. As good as any of the other lagers in the case. Maybe a little bit better even. It's been 19 days ago since the first beer, which was the Orange Gruner. And I don't remember the other lagers off the top of my head, but I would say at the very least it's as good as those. It's got a nice clean taste. It's got that malty bread taste. Um, I didn't notice any hops, so if they're in there, it's very minor. And since it's a German beer, I would assume that they would go with a German style hop, since it's a German style lager. I guess is what I'm saying. It's not a German beer, since it was made in Belgium. But I would assume that they went with like Hallertau or what is that other one? Tettnang. Something along those lines would be my guess. But if they did put hops in there, it's not much, just enough to maybe take any sweetness away that would be left over from the malt. Maybe just a little something floral there to finish, but nothing that really is noticeable. So, well done, Martins. You did it again. And this is one that, like I said, you could get any day at Aldi's. Probably $6.49 a 6-pack or something. And this is, if I'm not mistaken, an 11.2 ounce bottle. So there is that, but regardless, it's available. It's a little bit cheaper than most. And I'm not sure which one, excuse me, which beer that's supposed to be knocking off. I'm not sure if, excuse me, I really have no idea, because I'm pretty sure that we've already had the Beck's knockoff. Pretty sure Brenn's was the Beck's knockoff, so I'm not sure what Bacher's supposed to be a knockoff of, or maybe they just decided to do a German style beer and came up with Bacher. Maybe Bacher is a brewery that they purchased and they kept the name, but they brew it in Belgium. Hell, I don't know. I didn't find a lot of information. I wasn't going to go digging because really I just wanted to drink beer. So, yeah. That's all I got. So thanks for joining me. And come back again tomorrow for the 20th day of Advent. Yep. We're getting really close to Christmas, so come back and see what I'm drinking tomorrow. Until then, this is the Malted Gentleman reminding you, you only have one liver, so use it wisely.